Good morning, Animation 2. Today's Tuesday, May 12th. I hope you guys are all doing really well. I'll make this really quick, a couple minutes. So today, your goal, as you should have already completed your frame. So like when I say the frame, I mean like what it is we're going to be looking at the majority of time of the film as we're hearing all the things happening like inside the house or in the character's mind or in that environment or whatever your script determined. So since it's done, and I want to look at a couple of them that were turned in that I liked, um, today you should be adding secondary animation. Okay, so let's look at a couple. So this is the first one, which I thought was pretty cool. So this is exactly what we're looking for here. From this illustration, I get exactly the environment we're in. I get the mood that we're in. So because the apples are so large over here and because the colors are so bright, this seems, like friendly and childlike, and like that creates a really specific mood and feel and tone immediately as soon as I start hearing the narration or watching the film. So I think this does a really good job. I could see that maybe, because the door is kind of centered within our composition, that if I were to end or I were to use like a camera movement, maybe it just zooms in on that door, or maybe it zooms in on this window, or maybe it goes back and forth as my characters are walking inside the house and we're kind of following them. Either way, that's really, really cool. I like that very much. So this was kind of awesome and I really liked it. And then I have this one, which is kind of the same deal, because of the coloring, because of the composition, and the fact that this robot's kind of playfully leaning. Everything seems very friendly and kind and childlike, and I think that sets a tone. So really good job on both of these. I really enjoyed them. So if I were making a secondary animation for this guy, what would you do? How would you add a secondary animation? I may look at these bushes over here and put these leaves on separate layers and then have them kind of like swaying a little bit in the winds. These clouds could easily move. Maybe some birds flying over here. Um, yeah, I'm not really seeing a lot of other things. Maybe some of these grass leaves keep going back and forth. And this is just on a repeat, on a cycle, right? Just back and forth, or not, maybe not such a specific cycle back and forth, maybe back and forth, and then it rests for 4 or 5 frames, and then back and forth a few more times, and then recycle that, so it doesn't seem like it's so uniform. But yeah, so secondary animations is what we're doing today. If I were doing secondary animations on this, what would you do? I think the most obvious one would be maybe this red light of this robot. Maybe it blinks off and on or changes colors or something. That could be kind of cool because these are packages. They're a bit stagnant in the sense that they don't move. Maybe if my character is this doll, the eyes could move back and forth as she's following or thinking or following the character in front of her. Whatever. So consider that. Okay, so that's what we're doing today. Rubric. I want to remind you guys that the rubric is in our files folder in our team. So if you go to files at the top, you'll see this rubric that you can download. I'm going to very quickly go over it. I'm not going to read everything. So just, let's start grading yourselves of where you're at right now. Have you guys all reached a film that's at least 30 seconds and no more than 90 seconds long, 3 minutes long? I mean, judging, more than 30 seconds is key though. Have you done that yet? Almost nobody has at this point, right? The film consists of a composition consisted of non-organic subjects. So those two that were turned in right there, absolutely, they've already earned those. It's been great. Have you added any camera movement? Most people haven't done this yet, and that's perfectly fine. Have we done an audio design? We've started. Maybe you've hit all these different things in here. Maybe not. I'm not really sure. Now we're adding in secondary actions, and then we're going to finish up here in about a week or two with title cards and credits. So make sure to look at the rubric. Make sure you're doing everything that you're supposed to do. If you guys have any questions at all, reach out. I think that's it. Make sure to answer the review and the reflect question for today. We're going to go back to doing those. That's it. You guys have a great day.